So what's going on, guys? My name's Mr. Dalek JD, and today we are talking World War II zombies. Like you saw with yesterday's video, there is a ton of leaks on the internet, lots of things out in the wild now with regards to zombies, and people that have early copies are really starting to dig deeper into the game. And something crazy happened over the course of last night, which has made the zombies community very upset. You've read the title, and you're probably curious as to what exactly has happened if you don't already know. And within this video, I won't be talking specifics on anything to do with the content of the Easter egg of the Final Reich, because I don't want to spoil anything in regards to that. But what essentially has happened is it appears that someone has completed the Easter egg inside of the Final Reich. Now, when you hear that, you're probably going to be very disappointed and probably pretty furious that this can be done on an early copy before the game's out. It's not even out till Friday. And I agree with you. I want this video to serve as a way for us to sort of chill out, because there is a little more to this than meets the eye, and we're all jumping to conclusions very quickly just based on the very little that's been posted about this over on Reddit. And again, if you want to see any images relating to this stuff, you can probably find it over on the Reddit, but I won't include any images or gameplay in this video. But essentially, the person that's played this game and managed to complete what he believes is the main Easter egg isn't actually the main Easter egg. What seems to be the case is that there is two halves to this Easter egg. A first half which he's completed and gained one achievement, which is called Fireworks, which is to retrieve the artifact. There is a second Easter egg achievement which seems to be a second ending, a lot like how Moon's Easter egg was, which was split into two halves. Now, what seems to be the case is perhaps maybe very little people have completed this first section of this Easter egg, gotten that Fireworks achievement, but in regards to the second half of the Easter egg, no one has made any progress. Now, the reason how people have managed to do this Easter egg so quickly is that there is a feature within the game which gives you objectives on what you need to do next to unlock new parts of the map and to essentially advance through the story. What seems to be the case here is this new feature basically guides you through the first half of this Easter egg quest, essentially giving you subtle hints on what you need to do. Now, all this information is coming from the person over on Reddit who completed this first half of the Easter egg, so this may be true, he may be slightly twisting the truth, we don't really know until we get our hands on the game. By going over to Exophase and looking at how many people have unlocked the trophy, there is a small percentage of people that have unlocked this first achievement, the Fireworks one, but the second achievement, which is the second Easter egg ending, or the second part of this Easter egg, has not been unlocked by anyone. So the Easter egg is not finished, it's not complete, and there is still a hunt to be had. Now, if we go back to July where Zombies was revealed, remember Michael Condrey and the team mentioned that this is going to be the hardest Easter egg quest that we've ever seen before in Zombies. And if this literally walks you through the Easter egg up until the point where people are at now with early copies, then this can't be part of that supposedly hardest Easter egg quest ever. So while yes, I agree with everyone right now that is upset that people have managed to get this far, including getting a end cutscene, which makes it seem like the Easter egg is over, apparently that's only just scratching the surface, and there's an entire other Easter egg quest which will give you the actual Easter egg ending. It just baffles me. There is no way in hell that that is the completed Easter egg. It just doesn't make sense to me, and it seems to be the case as most people that have the game early via copies in Germany, etc., all say that it appears that there is another half of the Easter egg to be completed, and that's only the first main quest, which the game seems to guide you through, which perhaps maybe they're doing that to cater to casual players that don't really ever attempt Easter eggs. I don't know, I'm just trying to think in the mindset of Sledgehammer Games here. It'd be interesting to see what they think right now of people getting that far already inside of Zombies. The guy that done all of this stuff mentioned that he'd done this all within his first maybe 1 or 2 playthroughs. So this first half has to be something which can be completed really easily if it can be discovered that easily. But there we go, that's to basically summarize and talk about it without revealing any details of what's been happening within the actual map itself to get you to the point where people are at now. And talking on similar things with World War II but completely different topic, there is a thing going on this week in Paris called Paris Games Week, and Activision showed off a new trailer for the bonus map DLC for multiplayer, and at the end teased the first DLC, which is called Resistance, and it's going to be coming out January 30th. Now, I don't know how I feel about them teasing a DLC so early in advance. This DLC is 3 months away from launching. We don't even have the game yet, and they're already teasing the first DLC pack, which is pretty crazy. That's going to contain 3 multiplayer maps, a new war map, and a zombies map. So they're changing up the way that they do these DLC packs, while there's one less multiplayer map than usual to counter in with a brand new war mode map. Like I said in yesterday's video, if you don't want any spoilers at all to do with World War II, then you probably want to get off the internet at this point. Don't go on websites like Reddit, don't go on Twitter, don't go on any forums that talk about gaming and specifically zombies, because you're going to have a lot of stuff spoiled. I'll be able to show you guys official gameplay as well as loads of stuff later on in the week when the game does launch. If you're new around here and you're looking for a place to find your zombies fix once COD World War II comes out on Friday, then definitely consider subscribing to the channel. We'll be uploading daily videos on World War II leading up to the launch, and we'll have a ton of videos, including tons of live streams once the game releases. But let me know in the comment section, what do you think of all of this crazy stuff happening with leaks, with early copies of World War II? We've never had this before, where people that have the game early are completing Easter eggs. Maybe it's because as we've played on, perhaps over the years we've all gotten smarter on what to look for, but if they're calling it the hardest Easter egg ever, then there's no way that what's been completed already is part of the main Easter egg. There is a second half which is a lot harder, and supposedly no one has found anything about that yet. But if you found this video informative and you enjoyed it, definitely slap a like rating on this video, as I'd really appreciate it. If you missed yesterday's video, you can find that on screen now. But thank you so much for watching, you've been awesome, and I'll catch you next time.